Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, coming at you guys again with yet and before we hop into the vid, I just want to say thanks to everyone that supported the all-in drop. Listen, y'all evaporated the sight of anything all-in. The hoodies and the tees gone like that. So I just wanted to say thank you to you guys and be looking for a drop possibly this Saturday on the 26th. I know that we need to get this hat out there. We already got it made, we just need a drop date. And y'all also might see some Scream things return as well. No solid dates yet, but we would like to drop some of that stuff this Saturday on the 26th. Just be looking out at SMPLIND as always for any updates about the brand. Also, giving away Travis Scott 6s as well as Cactus Jack Air Jordan 1s, Travis Scott Air Jordan 1s. There's a giveaway going on right now for both of these pairs on my IG as well as my YouTube. I will leave a link down below to the video so you guys can get those details. My IG also has a post with all the details. Now, the giveaway is supposed to end tomorrow at noon, but I'm going to talk with them and try to get it extended so I can get some of you guys to check in for the heater hype every week to make sure y'all got a fair chance to hop in as well. So that's it for the intro as far as giveaways and sample drops. But y'all know what time it is, man. The weekend is almost over, so let's hop into this week's heat or hype, where we get into the latest sneaker releases, sneaker rumors, or anything I want to talk about in the sneaker or streetwear world. That is what we do here today. And remember, if I don't talk about a shoe, either I forgot about it, didn't edit it in, or it was just that basura that I did not want to expose y'all to it, even though, as I do every week, I'ma still expose you to it. Now, we got a lot to cover this week and not a lot of time, so let's hop right into this week's heat or hype. Alright, y'all, so first up we got the Air Jordan 10, of course, from the City Series, the Seattle pack, or Seattle Air Jordan 10, coming back this week. Y'all know I like this shoe and I want this shoe, but I'm just gonna go ahead and wait for it to go on sale. I didn't feel like there was any need for me to rush out and spend money on this shoe. Plus, I was trying to get something in the water tickets this weekend, which were expensive, especially for VIP, and a $111 fee on top of what it already cost. So yeah, the 10s, although I want them, was not on the top of my priority list. They're still clean though, nonetheless. Next up, we actually got a brand new Nike SB kind of coming out of nowhere, and this one's called the Night of Mischief Nike SB. Now, these are going to be dropping on October 25th at SB retailers, skate shops, and things like that, and then the official sneakers release date is on October 31st on Halloween. I'm sure no one's complaining at all about good SBs. They're definitely loud, they're definitely out there, but in my opinion, when you have themed sneakers from Nike SB, that's what they're all about. I may or may not go for this pair, but remember, 25th at the skate shops, 31st on Nike sneakers. Next up, we got Pharrell, Adidas, Human Race again, but this time they're doing it on a Futurecraft 4D. Now, as of right now, the suggested retail is going to be $400 USD still for that 4D Futurecraft tech. And these are the only two pairs that we see. We have a purple with that 4D bottom, as well as an olive green, or yeah, kind of like a military green. They do have the hue tag right there on the ankles. So yeah, I mean, they're pretty still basic, just adding more color to the 4D. Now, in the beginning, I told y'all we had a lot of shoes to talk about, and we have a whole pack. And it actually answered some questions we had about a certain Air Jordan 4. Now, this one is coming from Nordstrom's Olivia Kim. I've never heard of her before, but this is actually going to be exclusively releasing on Nordstrom as well as Nike sneakers on October 31st. And then the full global release date will be on November 8th. Now, there are 5 shoes. You have that all over black cow fur or pony hair pair of 4s. You also have a Nike Air Force One. You also get a crazy pair of Air Moabs. Then you hop over to the shoe that I'm very surprised to see coming back at all, and that is a Nike Air Footscape with an all over zebra upper. You guys know I actually like the Footscape. It definitely is one of those more weird shit type sneakers, but I always kind of like the Footscapes. I thought they were always extremely comfortable, so that's kind of cool to see those, as well as an Air Max 98. And all of these shoes are supposed to be kind of connected and themed around 90s nightclubs, 90s nightlife. Obviously with the crazy colors, animal prints, you get the deal. Remember, the dates are October 31st for Nordstrom and sneakers, and then a global release date on the 8th. I'm kind of interested to see how those Footscapes look. They look kind of cool. The 4s look kind of cool as well. None of them, in my opinion, are really bad. They're just loud and out there, but that was the whole point. Now, for a whole nother pack to talk about, Complex Con 2019, I may or may not be going, but this next pack has nothing to do with me. It's all about Reebok and ice cream. Now, as you guys can see all of the shoes that are dropping there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I would definitely have to say my favorite has to be that Reebok answer, bro. Them answers are they're fire. And these are definitely gonna be hitting those nostalgia beats for me and for anyone who recognizes these colorways. And I would say the most notable colorway is definitely on the Answer pair. It's the exact same color blocking as on the old pair of ice cream sneakers. So as far as any of these shoes go, they will be releasing at CompusCon. I might have to try to make a call, hit somebody in a DM, and see if I can secure a pair of those Answers, because in my opinion, those are fire. You got Iverson as well as Pharrell, Ice Cream. Me being from VA, I mean, it's just nostalgia really for me on this pair. Now we're about to hop into the Basuda of the week, but I just wanted to show these right here. I didn't exactly want to throw them in there. I just wanted y'all's opinion on them. Now this pair right here is apparently a girls, I'm not sure if this is a women's release. It would kind of make more sense as a girls release or a grade school GS release. But yeah, these exist. I didn't want to exactly just throw them straight into the Basuda of the week, because if it's a kid shoe, it definitely makes sense. First up, with the RKO out of nowhere into the Basuda of the week, we have the Yeezy 500 in the stone colorway. Honestly, the shoe was okay, but that neoprene really destroyed it. The neoprene on this shoe does not look good in my opinion at all. While it is not the worst Basuda we've ever seen, in my opinion, I would not buy these. These are kind of garbanzo beans, garbaggio, all that. That's what these are. For some more Basuda of the week, the next one's coming from Nike. Is actually a new Nike model, and that is the Nike Joyride in Coral Stardust. I don't really have to say much. If you guys look at this shoe, it's just bad. I feel like when we first saw it, I was trying to give it the benefit of the doubt, but now that I'm looking at it, especially in this colorway with the 4 big Joyride bead pods on the bottom, this is just not a good looking sneaker. Now, is it comfortable? I wouldn't be surprised if these were extremely comfortable, extremely cozy. But as far as looks goes, if Alien wore a sneaker, I feel like this would be that shoe. And then last but definitely not least, for the Basuda of the week, we have these shits right here. Continuing the moon boot theme, we have the Adidas Future Pacer, obviously based off of the old 84 pair of the Micro Pacers. Now, I think what makes this shoe so bad is that the whole upper is just silver metallic. Once again, I feel like I'm about to, you know, step on the Mars in these shits. And then you have the all over black sole. It's just not a good looking shoe at all, and then silver makes them that much worse. Like Houston. Matter of fact, Houston, yes, we have a problem. These Micro Pacers you sent, these Future Pacers, yeah, these shits is ass. But with those out of the way, bruh, let's hop back into the rest of the list. Now, the next shoe we gotta talk about is the Pine Green Airdrome One, which is right here. Now, I know I showed pictures before, but they were kind of some not so great pictures. And as of right now, they're supposed to be dropping on February 29th. Now, I don't know if that increase on pricing to $170 will go in effect on this shoe, but just know the supposed release date right now is February 29th. All I wanted to ask is, does anyone remember these? It's almost like they just switched the parts that were white to black and changed the swoosh to green. I don't know. I mean, my dumbass is probably gonna buy them anyways regardless, so yeah. Hey, Jordan, you got me. Next up, we got official photos of the Soft Vision Yeezy 500. Now, I believe in the mock-ups, they were a little bit brighter of a pink colorway. They still seem to be like a pinkish purple color, but it's a lot more flat, not as bright on the upper. And then you still have that gum on the bottom of the outsole. They're fine, you know, it could be worse. It could definitely be worse than these. I feel like 500s have always, and most shoes, look better on small feet gang. So I think for the ladies out there, this will be a real clean colorway. It's kind of like that pastel colorway too. So I'm pretty sure it'll work very well for them, but for the guys out there, of course, y'all can wear them too, it's whatever. And the supposed release date for these is going to be on November 2nd. Now, the next huge pack of sneakers we have to talk about is coming from Jordan Brand and a ton of different collaborators, and this is the Fearless pack. As you can see, now I'm probably just gonna put it all over the screen so you can see it. There are a ton of different Air Jordan 1s with collab between artists, clothing designers, fashion houses. They just come from all over the place. Now, I'm leaving the picture up here for a little bit just so you can see everything that's coming out. Okay, y'all get it? Okay, let's place those back in the corner, back where they should be. Now, as far as the first ones that come out, they're going to be on November 1st, which is the Airdrome One Fly Ease pair. Now, you could easily just call these Basuda because of the zipper on the inside, but the whole point of the shoe is to make it so that people that can only use one hand or could be handicapped can easily get on this pair of shoes and keep it moving. So in my opinion, I don't exactly want to hate on them for that. Just trying to make a shoe that people really love more accessible to everyone. Do I like how that zipper on the inside looks? Do I like that little cutout in the back? I don't think it looks good, but it serves the purpose, and the outside of it doesn't look too bad at all. Looks pretty close to your regular Air Jordan 1. Now another big shoe out of this pack is the Fearless Air Jordan 1. These are dropping on November 2nd, and I'm going to be trying to look for a pair for myself. Hopefully I can grab these joints, get them in early, drop another early review. The next bit of news comes from Kourtney Kardashian, who was seen, or at least I guess she recorded some IG story or whatever, and she had it on the Yeezy 500, what we are now calling the Slate colorway, and that is the mid 500. Now we've already talked about this shoe, we've seen it before. This time it was just kind of on feet, and other than that there's no big info. They're just on her feet, and it's not like there are any good angles of the shoe for real. Now as far as stories go for this week, I would have to say this is definitely one of the biggest, and that is that the new 85 or OG pair of the Air Jordan 1 is right now confirmed for 2020. So if you've already loved the Air Jordan 1 and you just wanted them to bring them back in that original form factor and original shape, you know that it's not the exact same as it was from 85. Now it has been reported that it might be around All-Star Weekend, so February 2020. When I get any more info, I will let you know. Now to go ahead and end off this week, we got 3 more sneakers to talk about. Now first up, it is Yeezy in this brand new version of the 700. Now it's called the 700 Mnvn, with some people just calling it the 700 minivan. I don't know why you would call your shoe the 700 like a minivan, but I mean, okay. And as you can see, it comes in this really bright orange colorway as well as a black colorway. Now we've seen a yellow pair that was gifted to like 6ix9ine or his manager like a long time ago, probably a sample pair. But another interesting thing about this release is that they will no longer retail at $300. The price has been dropped $80 down to $220. So for those of you who didn't like that $300 retail price point for 700s, while you probably won't be able to get the V1 or the V2, you might be able to get this Mnvn pair. Now other than that, I don't have any more info for you. And for the last thing we have to talk about is actually dropping tomorrow on October 21st, and that is the Cpfm Nike by You Air Force 1. Now I believe that the Blazers dropped around noon or 1 p.m. the last time, so I'm assuming that this Nike by You thing is going to drop at the same time. So if you want this shoe, be paying heavy attention. Now from right now, it seems like you're only going to be able to choose between an all white pair of Forces and an all black, but you get 7 different colors in that little 3M outline, and I believe, or the letters in general. Now of course there's also going to be clothing dropping that we've seen on Cpfm's IG feed, but that won't be releasing until a little bit later. So as of right now, tomorrow the 21st, be looking out for that Cpfm Nike by You AF1. And with that out of the way, listen man, that is it. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. Listen, if I missed out on any basuda, anything you guys want me to talk about next week, make sure to comment it down below so I can check it out. More sample, new sample on the way, and make sure if you haven't already, join in on the giveaway. Links in down below. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bull.cb, by the way. Here, there, blah, blah, blah. Of course, bullet.rc, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next video. Much love as always. I gotta go edit this shit now. I hope y'all enjoyed, man. Peace.